Hey Girl Scouts, I am Sue. I'm with Girl Scouts of Wisconsin Southeast. Today we are going to do step 2 from the Cadette Space Science Researcher Badge. We are going to learn about visible light while we make some sun prints. This activity will take about 3 to 4 hours to do, but before you get alarmed, most of that time is waiting time, okay? You will need some blue construction paper. You will also need some clear plastic wrap, and you will need sunscreen that has an SPF rating of at least 30. You'll also want to make sure that your sunscreen does not have any metal oxides in it. Let's get started first, though, by learning a little bit about visible light. The light that we can see with our eyes is called visible light. It's just a small part of the light that's around us. Some types of light have more energy than visible light, like UV, X-rays, and gamma rays, while some types have less, like infrared, microwaves, and radio waves. We call all of these different types of light the electromagnetic spectrum. Even the light we cannot see is still light. Today, we're going to experiment with this invisible light by making sun prints. So first, you'll need to make sure that you're doing this activity on a sunny day. And with your supplies, you're going to lay out your construction paper in front of you and then tear off a piece of saran wrap or plastic wrap that is about the same size as your construction paper. It's really not necessary, but I thought it was kind of nice when I did mine. I actually taped my saran wrap to the back side of my construction paper just to make sure that it was held in place. So that's the piece that I'm going to use. So you're going to lay the plastic wrap over the top of the construction paper, and if you want, tape it. You can even use staples. But then you're going to take some sunscreen and squirt it into one of your hands and spread it all around so that you have a nice layer on your fingers and on your palm. And then once you have that good layer, you are going to press your hand into your plastic wrap and then very carefully lift it up. So you can see there is my handprint. If you wanted, you could also make a design, but handprints are easy too. Now, find a sunny spot outside to set your construction paper down. Be sure to weigh it down with something so that it doesn't blow away. I just used some rocks from my rock garden. You also know that the sun moves across the sky throughout the day, so you'll want to be sure to place your piece of paper in a place that will get continuous sun for about 3 to 4 hours. You are going to wait for about 3 to 4 hours and then see what happens. Now that your sun print is done, what do you see? And why do you think this happened? What does this tell you about invisible light? Or maybe visible light? You could do this activity over and over again, testing out different types of sunscreen or different colored sheets of construction paper to see what results you get. You could even do a side-by-side comparison using sunscreen on one half of the paper and a solid or translucent object on the other half of the paper to see what results you get. You could even try doing this experiment on a somewhat cloudy day or a really cloudy day versus a completely sunny day to see what results you get. Good science always leads to more questions. What are some additional questions that your work may have inspired you? If you want to learn more about the electromagnetic spectrum, you can connect to NASA's webpage by going to this URL, girlscouts.org/space-science-EMS. Awesome. You just completed step 2 of the Cadette Space Science Researcher Badge. If you liked this activity and are interested in learning more about space science, you can complete the other 4 steps from the badge to earn the award. The other steps include finding out what more you can see, seeing the stars in a new way, expanding your vision, and conserving the night sky. Thanks for learning about visible light with me. I hope you enjoyed making sun prints. Be sure to check out our Girl Scouts at Home webpage for other opportunities. And if you are not a Girl Scout and want to join, please go to girlscouts.org to learn more. Bye!